Let me tell you something that's been gnawing at me since I first heard about Trent Alexander-Arnold's move to Real Madrid. Here's a guy who was once hailed as Liverpool's future, a fullback with the vision of a midfielder, and suddenly he's stuck in a club that's been, well, not exactly thriving. But here's the kicker. Jose Mourinho is now in charge, and I'm starting to think this might be the reset button Alexander-Arnold desperately needs. Why? Because Mourinho doesn't just coach players, he coaches narratives. And right now, Alexander-Arnold's story is one of unfulfilled potential, injuries, and a lack of consistency. But what if this is the moment he finally gets to rewrite that script? Let's talk about the injuries first. I mean, come on, 7 weeks sidelined in September, then another 2 months in December. That's not just bad luck, that's a pattern. When you're trying to establish yourself in a new league, a new culture, and a new language, missing chunks of the season is like trying to learn a dance while wearing weights. And yet, here's the thing, Alexander-Arnold still managed to show flashes of brilliance. His passing, his set pieces, his ability to drift into midfield, it's all there. But it's like he's a chef who's only allowed to use one hand in the kitchen. The problem isn't his talent, it's the system around him. Now, Real Madrid under Mourinho. Let's not kid ourselves. This isn't the same Mourinho who won everything at Chelsea or Manchester United. This is a man who's had to rebuild teams from the ground up, who thrives on reinvention. And here's where it gets fascinating. Mourinho sees Alexander-Arnold not as a traditional fullback, but as a hybrid player. Imagine a system where he's not just defending, but dictating play from the flanks. That's not just tactical, it's psychological. It's giving him a role that matches his strengths, instead of forcing him into a mold that never fit. Personally, I think this is the missing piece. For years, Alexander-Arnold's been criticized for his defensive lapses, but what if the real issue was that he was never given the freedom to play his way out of those mistakes? And let's not ignore the context of his time in Madrid so far. The club didn't win a major trophy last season, and that's not just on Alexander-Arnold. But when you're part of a team that's stagnating, it's easy to feel like you're just treading water. Yet, he ended the season on a high note, thanking the fans and vowing to bring trophies back. That's not just a polite gesture, it's a statement. He's not giving up. And if there's one thing Mourinho knows, it's how to turn underdogs into champions. This isn't just about tactics, it's about belief. What makes this really interesting is that Alexander-Arnold's journey mirrors Mourinho's own. Both are outsiders trying to prove they belong in a club that's seen better days. But here's the deeper question. Can Mourinho's system actually unlock Alexander-Arnold's full potential? Because if he does, this could be the most underrated transfer of the summer. Imagine a Real Madrid side where Alexander-Arnold isn't just a backup, but a key architect of their attack. It's not just about his technical skills, it's about how he fits into a larger vision. A detail I find fascinating is that Mourinho has already praised his versatility, which suggests he's not just seeing a player, but a solution to a problem. What this really suggests is that Real Madrid might finally have the right coach for the right player at the right time. And if that's true, then maybe the answer to the question isn't whether Alexander-Arnold's career will be revived, it's whether we're about to witness the start of something truly special.